Will there finally be justice for the people of Flint? What goes there? Is it justice? Is it humanity rising to claim what is theirs? Will the government finally deliver a blow to these people that poisoned citizens who pay money? And not only did they poison the citizens of Flint, folks, the citizens of Flint who had the gall, the unmitigated gall, to not pay their water bill because they could not drink it, they wanted to take their homes from them. Tell me if that ain't a slap in the face, a slap on both cheeks, and the other ones too. Well, and they sort of, I don't know, and it sort of set aside a good feeling. This makes me feel good. This makes me feel good. This scumbag, Nick Lyon, the director of the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, was charged with involuntary manslaughter and misconduct in office, felonies that could lead to as much as 20 years in prison. Dr. Eden V. Wells, the chief medical executive of the department, was charged with obstruction of justice and lying to a peace officer and could face up to 7 years if convicted. They are among 15 current and former state and local officials facing criminal charges as a 17-month investigation into the Flint water crisis continues. Now, I just want to paint a picture for you guys what type of people we're dealing with. Because I know some people out there thinking, why are they trying to just want to scapegoat somebody? Why are they trying to go after people for the Flint water crisis? This is a bureaucratic problem. It's a bureaucracy. It's a red tape problem. No, it's not. No, it's heinous bastards who wanted to save money for Michigan, who decided to deprioritize people and incentivize their bottom line. And do you realize that this problem in Flint could have been dealt with some additives to the water at the whopping sum of $200 a day that would have curtailed all of this shit? Do you feel what I'm saying? They didn't want to spend $200 a day, so instead they poisoned hundreds, they exposed hundreds of thousands of residents to tainted water. Another fun fact, at least 12 people have died as a result of the bacteria in the water. Hence, the involuntary manslaughter charges that Nick Lyon is now facing. Legionnaire's disease is a form of pneumonia. It's contracted, not by person-to-person interaction, like your herpes or other stuff you caught back in the day, whatever. But no, it's caused by bad water. Bad water, droplets that are inhaled into the lungs and gives you this accelerated, sometimes fatal form of pneumonia. I want you to hear what the email, now we're looking at emails, state emails, government emails, where they had conversations about the water. It's not as if the officials in Flint it's not as if they were unaware that this water had problems. They knew it had problems. They have emails of them acknowledging the fact that the water was bad, acknowledging the fact that there was a heavy risk that people would become sick. I'm going to read you a passage of an email, Facebook, YouTube, of the conversation had by Nick Lyon about this. He said, an examination of government emails from 2014, 2015, and 2016 revealed that officials were well aware of the pattern of Legionnaire's disease, but they failed to act swiftly on the revelations and tended to become mired in jurisdictional battles over protocol and responsibility. It was sort of like, a conversation sort of like, hey, man, you need to tell somebody. No, you need to tell somebody. No, you need to tell somebody, hey, man, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Well, somebody's fault, but it ain't my fault. I can't take the blame. I don't want to say nothing. You say something. It's up to you to say something. Hey, man, what you pointing at me for? This went on for years. Meanwhile, people are drinking the water. Or people are not drinking the water because it stank. And the color was not watercolor. It was like Tim Black color. You understand what I'm saying? They were using it for other things, like maybe they were washing in it. Maybe they thought it was usable for that. They can't drink it. It tastes disgusting, but maybe we can use it for other measures. Mr. Lyon knew of the Legionnaires' outbreak by late January 2015. Court documents claim, but he did not notify the public for another year. He knows about not just the water's bad, he knows that people are being sickened, that people are coming down, developing Legionnaire's disease on his watch. And he knows the Legionnaire's disease comes from what? Water and droplets inhaled of bacteria-infested water. And for a whole year, he did not alert the public. That was his job. At one point, the documents allege, he said that I can't save everyone, and that everyone has to die of something. Hey, Nick Lyon, come here, man. Come here, bro. I want you to die from something, too. A big 300-pound black dude named Titus in a jail cell after he's had a long run at you. You know, just to make sure, you know, because, hey, death by rape would have to be a horrible thing, but hey, Mr. Lyon, gotta die something. You can't save everybody. I hope that the prison guards that are overseeing you will have that same attitude. Oh man, repeated shots to the throat and stomach. Gotta die something. Can't save everyone. Remember, folks, we're not just talking about adults. We're talking about children. We're talking about pregnant women. I mean, if the idea that this was just negligence, if that's in your head, it's beyond negligence. When you know that something is causing a health crisis to the most vulnerable people in your state or in your city, and you do nothing to prevent it, you don't sound the alarm, you don't even leak a document to the media. There's many things they could do. I mean, Comey's a rat bastard. Comey is a snake. He leaked after he got fired, but at least he leaked. Nick Lyon didn't do anything. Nick Lyon made jokes. People died. Why aren't I hearing the mainstream media talk about this? Why isn't this everywhere? And more importantly, more insulting to me, why do I get to hear from these people on the left all of the time talking about the purity test of candidates and how this candidate didn't vote right, or in 2015 they did this, they did that, but you don't even cover this. Once again, domestic issues matter. At least they should. Nick Lyon should spend as much time as possible behind bars. So should Dr. Indale. So should anyone else. And I think we should go up the food chain. Let's not just go down the food chain. Let's go up the food chain to Rick Snyder and give him a taste of his own medicine. Let him stand in judgment by the people that they've been poisoning for several years. If you got a problem with that, I think you're more than just a puppet of the establishment. You're just brain dead.